It's time to make some pudding out of tofu tonight. Yes, that's right, I said tofu. And I'd like to mention for once, Simon, it's not midnight. It's only 11:30 p.m. cooking. And whenever you look up recipes, it involves like eggs and milk, and I'm just like blah, blah, blah. So today I'm making pudding out of tofu.
Eggs and milk make you go blah, blah, blah. They're the fundamentals of like majority of cooking in the Western world.
But pudding is way harder than you think. And I know some people are like, why don't you just go get those little like powder ones when you just add milk and whisk? But they don't sell those in Korea. No, I was spoiled in Canada. So starting with soft tofu. In Korea, it's pretty easy to find. It's called sundubu, and it comes in like an actual squeeze tube, which is gonna be disgusting to open. Or great if you like squeezing pimples. Not that I like squeezing pimples.
She squeezes my pimples all the time.
I like squeezing pimples, but only on my loved ones. You need a food processor or a blender, or else this will never get smooth enough to taste actually like pudding. So first of all, on the stovetop, I've got hot water boiling, so I can do like a double boiler, which I don't own. If you try to melt chocolate in a pot, you will burn it. So you just boil hot water, and you stick like a glass or metal bowl on top of it so that it melts down kind of slowly. And I'm using a bunch of hodgepodge of different chocolates that I had left in the house. So these are like baking chocolates. So you really want something that's pretty high in cocoa. You don't want to, I love the cocoa!
You've been waiting for the
I can't believe I got to use that in the video. So you want to use something that's pretty high in cocoa content. So this is like 85 dark cocoa, but you know what? I only had like a quarter of the bar, so I was like, oh, I had 40%. And then I ran out of that bar, and now I'm down to 55%. So I'm gonna put this on top, and I'm just gonna leave it there. It's getting. So now it won't burn. Okay, I'm just gonna leave that there. Do your thing, Martina's double boiler. Now we burst sundubu like pimple right into the food processor. Oh, it got all like juicy, didn't it? We're just gonna get we're gonna get a little bit of the water out. Oh no, oh no, oh my.
Is there any like measurement as to how much tofu you put in?
I put in all tofu.
No, like if someone goes to a store and like, I need a recipe, you can't just say all tofu.
I'll put the recipe on the website. Martina's Prepared Kitchen. Where's my other glove? I don't know.
It's right there.
It's okay, I only need one.
You're a mess.
I only need one. That's what happens when you cook after drinking. What? Drinking juice? Yes, juice. Look at that, melting down nicely. Sometimes you just want to take your finger and stick it in the hot chocolate, but don't do that.
Realize it's a really bad idea.
Now we're gonna add to this dark rum. No, you can't use white rum. Yes, you can use spiced rum. No, you don't have to put rum in.
But you should.
But you know, I'm only gonna put like a little bit of rum in them.
Put that tablespoon aside and then dump the rest of the bottle in. Put another
tablespoon. Then I'm gonna add a dash of cinnamon. I'm gonna add half a tablespoon of vanilla extract. We're gonna add a pinch of salt. Yes, my salt is in a jam jar. I live a complicated life, okay? See that? That was an actual pinch cooking world. We watch people cook and they're like, just add a smidgen of honey, and then they're like, and you're like, that's not a smidgen. And I'm gonna add an actual pinch of hot pepper flakes. You don't taste the hot pepper flakes, it just adds to the chocolate flavor. Someone in the science world explain that to me.
Shut up, memers!
Did you hear memers? Do you think we should go run at our cat screaming because he's interrupting my important, well-done video?
Come here, memers! Oh, you noisy kid! I'm gonna bite you so much in the butt. What do you do over there meowing all the time? I can't handle this!
You kitty. What are you doing here? You wanna rub against my leg, you bad kitty? What do you want, buddy? You, buddy.
Becky.
You, what?
Becky.
What?
I'm trying to film a pudding video.
Oh, pudding!
I'm gonna zest an orange. Also, you do not have to do this, but I like that like a little bit of like fresh orangey chocolate taste. P.S. Look at my epic orange.
That's not just any orange.
That's a Jeju orange. Last thing, I'm adding 3 tablespoons of honey.
Hey guys, I'm here for the party!
You don't like tofu. Yeah.
Shut up!
Hey, I'll just make.
Oh, yeah.
No big deal. You can use maple syrup. You can use agave. You cannot use sugar. You have to use something liquidy or else it will not grind up properly. Okay, I'm gonna blend this all up before I add the cocoa. We want this to be like nice and smooth. Really, really smooth. Now I'm gonna add the melted chocolate. Do more blitzing. I'd love to be able to say that this recipe is vegan, but it's not because there are milk solids, I believe, somewhere in this chocolate. And I know some people are gonna ask if they can use cocoa instead of using chocolate bars. You absolutely can. I've made it before. You remember, Simon, I made the lemon tofu pudding and the Mexican hot chocolate one. The problem is it's really hard to balance out the flavor of just cocoa powder, and it ends up being like tons and tons of sugar, which I guess is gonna be in the chocolate bar anyways. Ooh, I should try making a version of these with coconut oil instead. Okay, looks nice and blended. So much wasted character. That's fine. Okay, here's what's great about this recipe. Because everything's raw, I'm just gonna taste it and be like, do I want more rum or oranges in here?
And the answer is more rum.
No, it's great. I think because I used the 40% cocoa bar, I could have used less honey actually, because it tastes a little bit sweeter than last time, but still good. Okay, I'm gonna serve mine to myself inside of a teacup because it's adorable. Look at that. It's totally pudding, right? Look at that. You could put raw raspberries in there. You could put some strawberries in there, bananas. You could layer that with like homemade whipped cream. I'm gonna try my next version of this, which is gonna be chai tea tofu pudding. That's what I'm gonna try.
Gross.
It's gonna be amazing.
Chai tea is gross.
So instead of adding just honey, I'm gonna try boiling a bit of hot water with like a tea bag in it, and then adding honey to that, and then pouring it in and see if it adds flavor to it.
Sick.
It's gonna be amazing. Now let's finish it off with some creme fraiche. It's my birthday gift to me from me. And it's not even my birthday. All right, pop it in the fridge, put the rest of them in little tiny bowls, and after about 15-20 minutes when it's cold, it will be even more solid and delicious.
Hey.